In our house, we served really no God because it was really too confusing which one to serve. And so my God really was my father.
Monica DeLaurentis' father was a Muslim. Her German mother was a non-practicing Catholic. When Monica's father died of cancer when she was just 12 years old, her life took a bad turn.
That realization that my father was gone struck me so hard because my dad was my God, and it was like God died. I was sad, I was depressed. I really wasn't caring about too much at that point.
Monica started using drugs. Her mother sent her to Iran to live with her uncle to get away from the bad influences. But her mother didn't realize that she was actually reinforcing the lifestyle she desperately wanted Monica to leave behind.
There were discotheques opening up all over Iran. Under the Shah, he was westernizing the country. And so I was 15 and going out to discos with my uncle, dancing and drinking.
After 2 years, Monica came back to the U.S. At 15, she met a boy who introduced her to heroin.
He would actually tie my arm up and do it for me, and it seemed like peace came.
But that peace quickly turned into one long nightmare.
I was addicted, and I couldn't stop. And the one thought that I had every day that I used was, this is my last day. I'm not going to use tomorrow. This is it.
Over the years, Monica's drug habit turned into a $500 a day addiction.
I worked and I used my work money, but also I was doing burglaries.
So you were a very high-functioning addict.
Because I still had hope. I thought I could beat this.
But that last day never came.
I realized this isn't my last day. It's never gonna be my last day. Never. I can't quit.
For 15 years, Monica tried to break her heroin addiction. Nothing seemed to work. She thought her only hope was to end her life. She woke up in a hospital room where a stranger told her about the saving power of Jesus Christ.
And I told him, you know what, it's too late. This is not the time that I want to hear about your Jesus, because I didn't see Jesus as viable, something that could help me. That Jesus is for good people. And now, are you nuts? Look at my arms. Don't you know who I am? I wanted him to leave me alone. I said, give me that Bible. He said, I want to leave you a Bible. I said, give it to me and just go.
Monica returned to the drug life. It seemed as if nothing could stop her addiction, until her mother suggested a solution.
She said, you need God. And I looked at her, Mom, we don't know God.
Monica remembered the Bible she received from the hospital chaplain. When she opened it, she found a phone number to a ministry for girls with drug addictions. Monica quickly enrolled, but after 9 intense months, she still craved drugs. Monica felt there was no hope for her.
I fell on my knees and I started crying, saying, God doesn't work either. God isn't going to work for me. I can't do this. And again, I heard that small, still voice. It said, you're right. You can't do this, but I can. That was it. About 20,000 pounds fell off of me. And when I stood up, I was a different person.
What happened to your addiction and your cravings?
It was gone in a second. When I knew that the God that created heaven and earth knew I was alive, and not only knew I was alive, but he loved me, and he thought I was precious. After all I've done to everybody, that was enough for me. That's all I needed to know, that he was real.
Monica completed the program And from that point on, her entire life changed.
I'm so far removed from who she is and who I am today. Because she was a taker, a hater, and today I want to be a lover, I want to be a giver.
Today, Monica is married and has a beautiful family. She and her husband Chris have committed their lives to inner city ministry.
I wanted all these people walking these streets that are rejected and just nobody wants them because of their problems and their attitudes. Yes, ungrateful. I wanted them because that was me.
Monica and Chris are seeing many people set free through the power of Jesus Christ. And she knows that God truly had a wonderful plan for her life.
My last day is long gone. Today is the first day of the rest of my life because His mercies are new every morning.